I'm born and brought up in the north. Atiku Abubakar, Ali Mustafa, Konkoso, they are all my brothers. Let's forget about the religious difference because we are religious by God. We are brothers because we first become northerner before religion came. So what am I trying to point out? The political architecture of the Northwest depend on religion. The people who are controlling the politics of the Northwest are imams. And those imams are using their position given to them by God in the Holy Quran to manipulate the poor masses. Yes, because they are the one to determine who to vote and who not to vote. I want you to know that the northern Nigeria, the Northwest, are not voting for a person because he's a good candidate. They are not voting for a person because he will give them quality leadership. If you like, open the tap of milk and honey for them, they will never vote you because you are not a Muslim. And that is their political standard. And that is how they set it. And that is what they believe on. So I would like you to save your energy and stop all those projects that we are doing. To focus on area that vote for you last time. And also motivate the North Central Muslims, Kwara, Kogi, and the rest, and Benue, to motivate them to vote for you for 2027. But any project that you are doing in the northwestern Nigeria, I want you to know that their political standard is religion. He must be a Muslim. If he is not a Muslim, he must be a Hausa Muslim from the north. That is how they set their political standard, and that's the gospel truth. Because me, I don't spread propagandas. Secondly, I want to say this to Peter Obi for his own good. What makes Tinubu to win 2023 election is because Tinubu have a good political analyst that analyze the politics of Nigeria for him. And you don't have a good political analyst. So for you going into politics 2027, make sure you have a very good political analyst that will analyze politics for you. Because the northern politics is more than what you think. Why did I say so? That the Yoruba did not motivate you to contest because they want you to win. We all know Yorubas. Yoruba cannot choose you over their brothers. Yoruba are so united and they are Yorubas in their lives. That's what I want you to understand. Yes. The person that analyzed that political structure for Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a smart person. Number one, the role that you are going to play in that election is for you to contest and divide the 12 million vote that you have, you and Atiku Abubakar in 2019. And the Muslim ticket that was given to the North, because they know if they did not pick a Muslim from the North, the Northern Muslim would not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and because they are religious by God, and that's the gospel truth. For Bola Ahmed Tinubu to get the 25% in the Northwest, he have to choose a Muslim ticket. Although Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not pick a Muslim ticket just because he want to Islamize Nigeria or anything, he just pick it to win election. And you as a Igbo man, they know Igbo man, when he stand on something, he don't withdraw. So that is why the Yorubas energize you, motivate you to come out for the president. But 2027, we want to make it something different. That is why I'm advising you to be conscious of your political strategies. Northern Nigeria, Northwest to be precise, their political standard is a Muslim. If you like, open the tap of milk and honey for them. They will not vote you. They don't vote Kapuri. They don't vote Adni. They only vote for a Muslim. That's the gospel truth, and that's what they stand for. And your own project, and you cannot change their ideology, and that's what they believe.
Is it about the northern Nigeria or a region of the country, or is it about Nigeria? You see, this is where we get it wrong. Our elders, our so-called elders, have divided this country from the beginning. They got a free education, they got a free medical health care, and they forced themselves into power and refused to maintain it for my generation and my children. They should go and rest. 2015 was an election that confirmed democracy in this country. I'm speaking the minds of you young people in Nigeria. I'm not speaking for a section in this country, because this is where we divide ourselves. In fact, what are the parameters? What are the criteria of becoming a northern elder? Is it when you are a civil servant and retired, you just fall in place and align with them? Do they go through some process of voting? Because I've seen a lot of them on that Saturday, they are facing corruption trials. People that have stolen our funds, calling themselves leaders.
If Atiku is not careful, El-Rufai will emerge as a political godfather for the North in 2027. Because he's not going to talk for himself, but he will galvanize that support to make sure that, he gets his pound of flesh from this government.
So is it true that there is a storm brewing? There is a coming together of some heavyweight politicians trying to form an alliance and form a very strong opposition?
There are different concentrics of mobilization against this government. The poor people themselves are one, mobilizing. The youth who are now thinking of, generational shift, not even geopolitical shift, power shift, they are also mobilizing. The politicians who, with their own interests, they are not even different. Most of Nigerian political elites are not different from these people. Because if you see what happened during Konkoso's daughter's wedding in Kano, you will know that they are the same people. Because all of them congregated there. There was nothing like Christian, Muslim. Even there were Islamic clerics dining and wining together. That's the political elite. So they are now trying to come up with something again, like what happened in 2015, to now eliminate this government, and we may even run the risks. So I am of the candid opinion that the young people in this country should learn from what has happened in Senegal, what has happened in Ghana, and other countries, and let them talk to themselves.
Do you think Tinubu might be in trouble politically in 2027?
He's already in trouble.
Really?
Yeah, Tinubu is already in trouble.
How do you mean?
Tinubu's trouble is on now because if you conduct a political survey genuinely, you will discover that Tinubu's rating will be embarrassing.
You see, El-Rufai has a grouse against the president, a legitimate grouse, because he worked for the president. Hate him or love him, he has something, he has a basis to be angry. And he has been working assiduously to undermine the president, particularly in the Muslim North, where he's like the Khalifa to Buhari, he's like the brain box of the Muslim North. But let me give him a tip. If he really wants to see the back of the president, let me tell you for what he will do. And I think they may be on the path to really achieving that. Let El-Rufai convince the Muslim North. If he's able to do that, I know he can, he has the capacity, to look towards the South for a candidate to support. Specifically the Southeast. If I let me put it straight, the day El-Rufai decides and is able to galvanize the opinion molders in the North to zero down on a P2B, for instance, as the candidate, that will be the end of the Tinubu administration.
Hey, welcome back, my people. It don't happen again. Now, no say recently when we come out, can't talk about the thing where we say it happened or not. Many of you don't believe, but now another youth now have come out to say the same thing said by one of the northern youth the other day. You know that all this northern youth now, those ones that are wise, those ones that are coming up, they are wise, they know what people are doing to them. Like, if you carefully listen to what this first guy has spoke here said concerning what the leaders are doing to them, you will truly know that these guys that are coming up, grow up, they will definitely not feed Nigeria, because all of them seems to be wise. If you know the problem, we say it don't day for this country, that the problem is coming out from the north, and many of us know that this is where we are getting all the problem that we are facing from. So if you carefully listen to what this guy said here, you will understand how the next election is gonna be and how everything is going to happen. But my own said on top this matter, we say if everybody know what is good for them, they should not cast any vote, give any other person. That is why I keep telling you guys, cause not that have been ruling and they have not done any good thing to the individual as a whole, and the only thing them know is their own pocket. That is why you see all these youth that are coming up now have gotten it, and they understand how they are imam and their leaders have treating them before. That is why they say you guys should be wise. This first guy we've seen talk, shout out to him and for how far where you say in the do to the people of this country, because if they no get joy for this country, they no go come out. When they talk all this thing, where we say that they talk. Now waiting they now be that, and for those of now we be saying again in will now on talk concerning this. We gonna drop now on talk for inside comment section, and also if not today be your first time, make you like, share, subscribe. Thank you.